Hi there. Today's question is, does strong desire to get enlightened help spiritual awakening? Or does it stand between you and the process of enlightenment? Does it hinder spiritual awakening? There are some thoughts floating around that too much of a desire to get enlightened is not good, that it's actually counterproductive. But it cannot be too strong. The desire to know, the desire to experience existence directly, the desire to understand what it's all about, what is this existence, human existence and existence itself. What is the source of it? How does it come about? Does existence start with birth and stop with death, and so on and so on and so on? So many questions. This burning desire to know, to understand existence is essential for spiritual awakening, to get enlightened. You cannot get enough of it. It has to be the priority. Make it a priority in your life. No matter what the cost, even if you die in the process, you want to know. It needs to grow into this need, existential need, a need to know, a need to understand. Because you see, this is the starting point. You have this burning desire to know, to understand, to connect with pure existence. And then you practice. You practice no thinking. You practice disengagement from the thoughts, detachment from the thoughts. So it cannot hinder you in any way. But it's important that you have it because it sustains you. Because sometimes during this process or on a path to get enlightened or spiritual awakened, you might get discouraged otherwise. You might think, oh God, all these thoughts, I'm not getting anywhere. This is not going to work, and so on and so on. It's a difficult process. It can be a very long-lasting process. So this desire, this need, the overwhelming need, the priority in your life is so very important. It keeps you going. It sustains you. It pushes you on and on and on the path. So you can reach the path to enlightenment, so you can enter the process of enlightenment, become spiritually awakened. It is very important. Do not underestimate it. But you need to understand at the same time, of course, that it has to go way beyond the thought, way beyond the mental concepts. Because you see, when we are practicing to get spiritually awakened or to get enlightened, we are practicing disengagement from the thoughts, detachment from the thoughts. So this need or desire to know, to understand, is not on the level of a thought. It gets much, much, much deeper. And it's helping you. It's helping you all the way. It's helping you all the time. It's pushing you forward. So do not underestimate it. Do not feel bad. Some people even get to the point where they feel bad if they have this strong desire. It is so important that you have it. It is so important that you've got it on a very, very deep level, way deeper than the mental concepts, way deeper than the thoughts that are floating around. And then you need to practice. You need to practice whenever you can. Detachment from thoughts, getting away from thoughts, following the breath, coupled with the mantra. Practice whenever you can, at any moment you can. Whenever you think of it at the start, practice. Your vibration will gradually get higher and higher, and you will get pulled in more and more and more. And then you won't have to push yourself to practice. You will get pulled in. And closer to the original being, to the pure existence. So the answer is overwhelmingly yes. Strong desire to get enlightened helps spiritual awakening. It is very essential for spiritual awakening. Of course, a few ingredients have to come together and it all comes to fruition. But grow it, encourage it to develop into this need to know, need to understand. And it also helps if you have a little bit of an insight into this human experience that we call life, into its repetitive, banal, empty sort of going on, thought processing again and again and again and again, the same and the same and the same surface level thought processing, that you get a bit tired of it, and that you're ready to give yourself away, that you're ready to give yourself away completely, your identity, yourself, your ego, because it will disintegrate anyway. When you enter the process of enlightenment, when you're becoming spiritually awakened, your ego and your individuality will fall away anyway, so you have to be ready for that. And everything else will follow. Miracles. Thank you. Take care. Talk to you next Friday, 6:30. If any questions, anything you want to talk about or discuss, please leave it in the comments. Talk soon.